Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's a fantastic day to be alive, by God it is. This is going to be my obligatory ruthless mockery video, laughing at the collection of raving lunatics across the world, but especially in the UK, because I am an Englishman by birth, who are currently melting down because working class people voted for someone who promised to help them instead of worrying about the plight of faceless strangers 7 countries away from them. That's what this is about. That's what I've told you loads of times. Why is Angela Merkel and Theresa May and Macron and Trudeau and all the rest of them, why are they spending all day worrying about random strangers in foreign countries? They hear something and they go, well, I could do that, but it might be bad for Somalians. You're not paid to look after Somalians, are you lunatic? Anyway, before I get started laughing at some memes and showing you some videos, I do want to start with some bad news. I did have to go to the hospital last night because I have been reliably informed by medical professionals that that's what you should do when you've had a 14-hour erection. Right then, remember this tweet? Remember this tweet from David Lammy, now in one of the most powerful seats of government in the UK? Remember what he said about the incoming president of the United States? Donald Trump is a far-right extremist, is he? Is he? He supports, oh yeah, of course he does, yeah, of course he does. American born and raised, and he supports them boys. Yeah, of course he does. Listen, Lamtron, you're in the spot to bother me, because if I was Donald, I'd be on the phone to Keir Starmer this instant, telling him if you're not sacked by the end of the week, he's going to pull every dime he's got out of the UK. He's going to bleed us dry. He's going to move all his military bases. He's going to treat us like North Korea. And who do you think Starmer's going to listen to? Your arse better be twitching, Lamtron, because if I was the Orange Oracle, I'd have you working as a cleaner in an adult cinema by Saturday afternoon. Yes, enjoy your new career as a Soho spunk mopper. Here's a good one. Look at him. He's like Elton John without his wig on. It's unbelievable. Of course he didn't win over black male voters, you lunatics. What were they thinking? And I didn't play around with that. I'd have to edit this. That was the first. I just pressed pause and that's what it stopped on. Amazing. Elton John when he's dressing conservatively. Fantastic. Good one from Bert there. Who did this? Clearly a genius. That's who did this. I'm getting Picasso meets Warhol vibes from this one. Absolute masterpiece, that. Real News Island, vile Marxist Paul Murphy is melting down. Let's have a look what he's got to say, shall we?
Trump 2.0, discuss.
Yeah, I think lots of people woke up this morning in horror to see that this billionaire, misogynist, racist, climate denier is going to be back in the position of the most powerful political office in the whole world.
Oh, someone put him back on the short bus. He must have Velcro shoes on, that fella. Unbelievable. You know what I find most amusing about it? How immature is it? They still don't get it, do they? They've just been handed their asses right and they can't stop calling him names. It doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work anymore. Ist, phobism. Racist, sexist, homophobe. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. People want to hear solutions. They want to hear plans. They want to hear ideas. You're just calling him names. It's the equivalent of us. If I was to debate this fella and I say, oh, well, I do think we should do something about rampant criminality and I have some ideas to sort that out, and him just going, oh, yeah, you've got an ugly face. Yeah, your eyes are a little bit too close. Have they? No, actually. I mean, it's hard for me to insult me because I'm such a handsome devil. But, you know, you get what I'm saying. That's not a debate. I wouldn't do it to him. Conservatives don't do it to them. If he said, oh, I think we should open the borders because, you know, it's only fair and just. And I would say, yes, but do the maths. The third world will never run out of people. And if you turn the first world into the third world, then the whole world's miserable. So that's not a good idea, is it? That's what I'd say. I wouldn't say baldy jug lug soy boy, would I? I wouldn't just randomly insult him, but that's what the woke think political discourse is now. You make a salient point and they call you names. It's ludicrous. They still don't get it because that's what they're doing all over Twitter. Just calling him names constantly. Oh, everybody's a sexist. Nobody gives a monkey's fart. Grow up and come back with an actual rebuttal instead of just calling people names like you're all on the playground. Christ on a bike. Look at this guy. Why y'all acting surprised Trump is winning? Cousin effer states. What? Is there states that are almost entirely Pakistani in the United States? Is there? I didn't know. Because after reading some of the statistics about cousin marriage in the United Kingdom, if anyone ever refers to anyone from Alabama and makes insinuations of incest, I've got some numbers you might be interested in, fellas. So yeah, glass houses and stones, don't throw them, especially if you go to a Bell End church, because we know what that means. It means you've been tonking people with almost the exact same DNA as you filthy devil. Has anyone done a wellness check on Joy Reid? She completely lost it. Oh, this'll be good.
And we begin our final sprint, having arrived at that point in the election season where basically we on this side of the TV screen have said all we can. We've laid out the stakes in this crucial election, where one side stands for freedom while the other meets the textbook definition of fascism, namely a far-right dictatorial regime like Hitler's Germany or Franco's Spain or Mussolini's Italy, but also white-ruled South Africa.
Listen, this is what it's childish. It's childish. Everyone I don't agree with is a World War II era fascist is not an argument, right? So just stop it. You're just making yourself look stupid. And also, look at the clip of her. She wants to sack a stylist. Stevie Wonder with a bin bag on his head could do a better job addressing my missus than whoever told her to put that on. And who cuts her hair? She looks like Spud from Trainspotting if he fell asleep on the tanning tubes. Oh, here's one of the most egregious ones. Liz Cheney. Our nation's democratic system functioned and we have a new president. We have to accept the result of the election. Listen, Cheney. You brazenly and blatantly lied to the public and all your constituents and said Donald Trump asked for you to be put in front of a firing squad when you know for a fact it was selectively edited and he was talking about you being a war hawk and sending everybody else's kids off to die in foreign fields. You lying sack of rats. Actually, I'm going to find the Joe Scarborough video because it's the best. It's just a full minute of blatant lies, and I think now the general public knows it, and that's why Trump won so handily. Where is it? Here it is. I'm going to blow this up. Every point he makes is an overt lie, and almost everybody watching knows it's a lie, and he still says it. Look at this. This is even worse than the video I made about him a couple of months ago, when he said, a month before Biden had to drop out, not only is he cogent, he's the smartest, cleverest, most best functioning Biden I've ever known, and I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. This bloke should never be on a TV set ever again. He lies more than Ted Bundy, Harold Shipman, Sam Bankman-Fried, anyone you can think of. What a liar. Couldn't lie straight in bed, wouldn't believe his radio, lies like a Chinese Rolex. Use whatever euphemism you like. The man, every single word that comes out of his mouth is a lie. And during this screed, everything he says is provably false. Provably false by anyone with an internet connection and 10 minutes to spare.
We still have an electorate, 70 million plus, that will be voting for a man who said he was going to assassinate for treason the chairman of the Joint Chiefs because he didn't support him on January the 6th.
Lies.
Who said just in recent days he was going to execute Liz Cheney with a firing squad, 9 guns pointed and shooting at her face.
Lies.
A man who has said that he was going to shut down CBS because he didn't like how they edited an interview.
Lies.
A man who said he was going to be a dictator from day one.
Lies.
A man who said he was going to terminate the Constitution.
Lies.
A man who said he was going to use the army and he was going to use the National Guard on his political ally.
And this guy's nodding, look. Oh, yeah, nodding sagely. Yeah, he's definitely going to use the army to kill everyone who's ever disagreed with him. Of course he is, because he did that last time. That's why there's no people left in America.
Opponents. I literally could go on all day, and yet you talk to Trump voters and they'll go, he didn't say that. Wait.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that, you lying, geggy, chinless wonder. Unbelievable. Anyway, I've amused myself for long enough. I've got to do some work. It's just been a crazy 18 hours. They learn nothing. They know nothing. They refuse to learn from the mistakes. Willfully ignorant. They still think calling people names constitutes an argument. They still think blatantly lying your ass off when everybody's on Facebook and Twitter sharing the videos of what Trump said about Liz Cheney and sharing the videos about what Trump said about the National Guard. And they know for a fact everything you're saying is bollocks. So that's why you've just got your ass handed to you. That's why Trumpy, the Orange Oracle, is going to ascend to the golden throne once again. And that is why I'm off next door to strip naked, lube up, and fling myself around my bedroom for an hour, all right? Okay, thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have as good a day as I'm going to, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Toodle pip. Cheers.